Download the BCSN Plus app today. Visit bcsnnation.com for details.
In the early 60s, Ted Jobe led the City League in rushing and scoring touchdowns while also starring at Scott, which led to a football scholarship at the University of Michigan. But he also excelled on the track, qualifying for the state meet all 4 years of high school. Our conversation with the African American Legacy Project Sports Legends of Northwest Ohio Hall of Famer continues with our very own Mark Kuntz asking a simple question.
Which was your first love?
Football.
Okay.
But I like the track too, but football mainly, I would say. And then in those days, if you played football, your coaches encouraged you to play a second sport just to stay in shape.
You went to college at the University of Michigan. What were your experiences like in Ann Arbor?
If I had it all to do over again, I would do it again. And I think, and I don't want to get religious or anything like that, but I think it was ordained for me to go there to begin with. When I was maybe 3 or 4 years old, my brother was drafted to go. I'm the youngest of 5 kids. I don't know if he was drafted or if he volunteered. And he was in the service, and he was in the Korean War. And so they brought him back home, and he spent maybe 3 months in the Veterans Hospital in Ann Arbor. And at that time, the freeway weren't built yet, with specific exits for major buildings. So the only way to get to the Veterans Hospital, you had to go through the University of Michigan campus. And so I'm sitting in the back seat, and I'm looking at, this hall and that hall and this hall, and there were 10,000 bicycles, and I had no idea what it was. So years later, my senior year, I was being recruited by a number of schools, and the University of Michigan was one of them. And what they want you to do is come and visit the school and see if you like it. And so I went to visit, and when I got there, I said, I've seen all this before.
This is familiar.
This is familiar. And so I said, where do I sign?
What are your fondest memories of your days at Michigan?
Beating Ohio State.
Every Michigan man's going to say that.
But the years I was there, we were 2-2, so we got pundled. Or as the coach would say, we gave as good as we got. So and every game was, every time was. The whole experience was. I remember my freshman year living in the dorm, and some of the pranks that the kids would play. Nowadays, if you did that, you'd get arrested.